Television. No one can deny that it has changed the very form and rhythm of American life. From its beginnings as a gadget to entertain the American family, this electronic miracle soon took its destined place as a vital element in commerce and industry, where it has long since proved its value. This is the story of how television has reached into another large and important area of our daily living to open whole new realms of accomplishment in the all-important field of education. Here is Compton College, a big new campus that had a big old problem. The problem? A huge enrollment, eager students more than welcome to the college, but a faculty too small in number to give all these students the individual attention they merited. Ironically enough, in spite of the crowded campus and busy faculty, classrooms stood idle and empty during many hours of the day because of the rigidity of traditional scheduling procedures, a palpable waste of resources. And yet the students were there, and in ever-increasing numbers. How to accommodate them adequately, efficiently, and economically without increasing the burden on the taxpayer, that was the big old problem, and it needed a big new idea. The man who got the big new idea was Paul Martin, president of Compton College, when he recognized the tremendous potential of television as an educational medium. In a long series of conferences with Foster Davidoff, Dean of Administration at Compton, the idea grew and developed. We have put the machine to work in office, field, and factory, they said. Why not in the classroom? And so the Compton concept of instructional television materialized. Yes, at Compton, television is being used in a revolutionary way to meet the current teacher shortage, to prepare for the anticipated doubling of enrollment in the next few years, to utilize campus facilities to their maximum, and to provide the richest possible educational experience for Compton College students, all within the framework of a modest tax structure. The television monitor is the focal point in the classroom, but its function is not to take the instructor's place. Rather, as you will see in a moment, it supplements the teacher. Let's follow Paul Martin's plan through and see just how it works. This is a modern college instructor, teaching not in a classroom, but in a studio, lecturing not to a class, but to a camera and a cameraman, putting a series of lectures on film for projection later over Compton's closed-circuit television system. Behind this relaxed and pleasant scene lies much painstaking preparation. In addition to the broad cultural and educational background which any teacher brings to his work, the television instructor spends many additional hours in study and research before putting each lecture on film. These are the finished lectures, ready to be sent to the distribution center from where they may be piped to an unlimited number of classrooms during a single hour. In the distribution room, one feels that he is truly at the center of an exciting new adventure in education. Here in the classroom, the circle is completed. As each instructor films his series of lectures, he prepares a syllabus or workbook to be used in conjunction with the course. This is one of the many ways in which instructional television encourages reading by dramatizing its importance. Any teacher can tell you how exhausting the endless repetition of details can be, saying the same thing over and over each successive hour to each successive class. But in the Compton concept of instructional television, a good teacher becomes a better teacher, because with the grind of daily and hourly repetition eliminated, he's given more time to deal with individual pupils, not at the fag end of a long day, but fresh and capable of giving his very best to the students. This is where the unique aspect of the Compton concept of instructional television becomes apparent. It's true that television is being used in more than 100 modern schools as a visual aid to enrich the conventional teaching program, or on an experimental basis with live instructors teaching 2 or 3 classes simultaneously. But at Compton, the individual instructor's best effort is crystallized on film, where it is used again and again, while the teacher is freed for those all-important personal contacts with his students. And the Compton concept of instructional television has unique values for the student as well. For example, a student may see a difficult lecture 2 or 3 times, and refresher sessions, repetitions of selected lectures, are scheduled to aid the pupils in reviewing for examinations and fixing the course content firmly in mind. At Compton, these additional instructional services can be offered the student without expensive increases in instructional personnel, thanks to instructional television. So, with more attention for the students, improved teaching techniques, and the maximum use of school facilities, all achieved, and we must underline this, all achieved without increasing taxpayers' burdens, the Compton concept of instructional television is proving itself every day at Compton College. Modern young people are receiving a modern education on Compton's modern campus. Instructional television, just another way in which Compton College says to its youth, get ready for your place in the sun.